I am glad to finally meet you in person, guests from the Astral Express. I'm Fei Xiao, the general of the Xianzhou Yao Cheng.
Let me introduce our guest to you. The one dressed in green.
He's the reincarnation of Imbibitor Lune, and the person behind him is the newest member of the crew. I've heard a lot about you. Outside the reports from the Law Fu, the Skyfaring Commission of the Yaoqing has also gathered plenty of information about both of you. I've been eager to meet you face to face for... No, you didn't. That doesn't sound like the divine foresight I know.
Don't worry. Just tell her the truth.
According to General Jing Yuan's report, the Ruin Legion is to blame for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, and all Arbiter Generals should pay attention to the Ruin Author's movements. Over the years, the Destruction's minions have wreaked havoc on countless worlds, and the Alliance has been keeping an eye on them. But no one expected them to join hands with the remnants of the Abundance. The damage caused by the Ambrosial Arbor crisis was far less severe than expected, which is good news for us. However, it was quite different from the ruin. While I trust the bravery of the Divine Foresight and the Nameless, I'm curious about some details missing from the report. I'd like to take this chance. Let me be clear, the questions I'll ask might not reflect my actual thoughts, so please don't take offense if any of my questions seem a bit harsh.
Please go ahead, General. But keep in mind we can only answer based on what we know. And perhaps you already have the answers to your questions in your heart.
You have a clever tongue.
The Merlin's claw is quite articulate. Right now, her intentions are unknown, and Jing Yuan wants us to be honest. Maybe I'll just stick to the facts we know.
Let's cut to the chase. Before the crisis struck, the Astral Express was guided here by a Stellaron hunter, a wanted felon, in an attempt to resolve the Stellaron crisis. However, everyone in the cosmos knows of the Stellaron hunter's reputation. So, why did you place so much trust in them? Could it be that some of you...
Apart from the Law Fu, there are many other worlds suffering from Stellaron corrosion. For example, Eurilo 6, the world that the Express stopped at before reaching the Law Fu, was one of them.
To the Express, Stellarons act as roadblocks on the Silver Rail and pose risks to the warping process. And that's why dealing with Stellaron issues is part of the duty of the Nameless.
Ah, I've heard about those problems caused by Stellarons. The Express connects various worlds, so it makes sense for you to take care of this. Let's move on to the next question. The report suggests that Don Shu, the master of the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus, colluded with the Lord Ravager and used the power of the Stellaron to resurrect the Ambrosial Arbor. But here's the thing. Don Shu was just a chief alchemist, even if she colluded with our enemies and summoned the Stellaron.
Could you please give us another chance? I'd like to answer that question again.
No problem. But remember that a debate is like a duel. The more you hesitate,
Apart from the Law Fu, there are many other worlds suffering from Stellaron.
To the Express, Stellarons act as roadblocks on the Silver...
Ah, I've heard about those problems caused by Stellarons. Oh, it seems that your answers have addressed all my questions. Generals, I am finished with my questioning.
So, What do you think, General Fei Shao?
The two nameless have been honest in their answers. Even though there are some tricky details, my intuition. However, the 3 questions I posed earlier were not just for the nameless, but for you too, General Jing. First, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus grew uninterrupted on the Law Fu, yet the 6 charioteers were not aware of it. That was a dereliction of duty. Second, you believed in the Stellaron Hunter's prophecy and entrusted outsiders to solve the crisis, even granting them access to the Plague Mark. That was a dereliction of responsibility. Third, you insist on holding the war dance right after the Ambrosial Arbor crisis.
Merlin's Claw. Is this your line of thinking? Or the Ten Lords?
From the moment I walked in, I made it clear that the questions I'd ask might not reflect my actual thoughts.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus were deeply rooted and had been plotting for a long time. As for the Stellaron Hunter's prophecy, I didn't believe all of it. But in the end, the Law Fu did survive the Ambrosial Arbor crisis. So, I think it's safe to say that Elio's prophecy about the future. And as for the war dance, do you think I'm unaware of the risks? However, risks can also be opportunities.
Just as I expected from. But, unfortunately, ever since the report was submitted, the Alliance has been filled with rumors and speculation. Even within the Law Fu, there are people.
So what are your thoughts on all of this, General Fei Shao?
As a fellow Arbiter General, I fully understand the difficulties of this position. Personally, I think all these rumors are meaningless drivel. Across the sea of stars, the Divine Foresight knows better than anyone else what happened on the Law Fu, and the meaning behind it, just as what happened on the Xianzhou.
You mean the Xianzhou Yao?
The scouts of the Verdant Knights have sent back reports that Borisin are making trouble again. The Borisin packs that were once divided and scattered.
An entity?
According to the report, this entity isn't actually a Borisin. It's a woman claiming to be the messenger of the Master of Immortality. That's right. You're lucky that I'm the one who came this time. If it were the Patina Justice or the Seer Strat, I've always had faith in my instincts. So, I don't doubt your good intentions. But the Alliance has its fair share of questions.
What's in this plan?
General Jing Yuan, you already know what has to be done. But since you don't want to be the bad guy, I'll take care of it for you. You need the final word from the Ten Lords Commission, and for that, I'll have to ask the 2 nameless to visit the Shackling Prison. No, I'm not imprisoning you. While you're there, I'll ask a judge in the Ten Lords Commission's Interrogation Division to record a detailed testimony with the karmic mirror from both of you.
I'm okay with that.
Your willingness to help is truly heartwarming, youngster.
Then, as the Merlin's
Oh, there's one more thing. This testimony is for silencing the voices of opposition within the Alliance.
So, you are here for Hule.
Exactly. Hule is locked up in the Law Fu's Shackling Prison.
It makes sense to have the Foxians keep an eye on their arch-nemesis.
I was worried this would turn into a heated argument, but it seems like both of you are on the same.
And as for Hule, I'll send my lieutenants Zhao Cho and Moza to check on his condition in prison and ready him for transport.
I'm really sorry about all this. But the testimony, I'll call for a mess.
As you wish, General.
I'm really sorry about it.
As General Jing Yuan requested, everything is prepared for your arrival, and I am here to receive you. The judges at the Interrogation Division also know your purpose in coming.
shackling prison.
Don Hung.
Don't worry about me.
If you're ready, I'll open the gate for you. This is one of many entrances used for temporary access. Since you're not actual prisoners, it makes sense for you to use this entrance.
What are you looking at?
The shackling prison on the Luofu is completely different from the one on the Yaoqing.
Whether it's in the clouds or underwater, breaking free would still be a
Still thinking about your old jailbreak tricks, huh? Forget it. You're free now. Just don't do anything stupid.
You'll see me again in just a few days.
Taking Hule back to the Yaoqing means a lot to the Foxians on the ship, and to the General herself. So stay alert.
Guests, my name is Shui Yi, and I'm here on orders from the Incarceration Division of the Ten Lords Commission.
We're Jiao Cho and Moza. General Fei Xiao sent us to extradite the Borisin criminal Hule to the Yaoqing. We're here to inspect the conditions of his imprisonment and make preparations for the handover and transportation. I assume you've been briefed, Your Honor.
Your visit request has been approved. I'll be your guide for this trip. Prisoner Hule, the warhead and brood lord of the Borisin Abominations of Abundance and the arch-nemesis, due to his heinous acts, he has been imprisoned in the depths of the shackling prison and subjected to the punishment of the Forest of Swords until the end of time. He shall never be pardoned.
No need to repeat his crimes and sentence, Your Honor. He is the greatest enemy of us Foxians. The stories of his atrocities are used to terrify our—
When it comes to visiting criminals, there are rules in place to ensure your safety. I know you've heard legends about Hule since you were children, but your knowledge about him is likely very limited. Only the judges of the Ten Lords Commission. It has been centuries since Jing Liu, the former sword champion of the Luofu, captured Hule. And during all those years, we never provided him with any. The Forest of Swords, forged by the Punishment Division, is a device of intense torment, used to execute sinful abominations. Most Borisin die within 3 days in the forest. The complex rules are there because of his abnormal—
I apologize for any offense caused. Please
I've given you the instructions regarding Hule's— And please, take this pellet before proceeding.
No, I'm not taking random medicine.
Then you won't be allowed to visit Hule.
just swallow it already. Hule is like all Borisin. He can release a pheromone called lupatoxin that induces fear. Thousands of years ago, we Foxians were enslaved by the Borisin. Not because we were naturally weaker, but because
I understand.
I knew you were a reasonable person. Now that we've taken the medicine, Your Honor.
What is it?
No, never mind.
Here we are. Her Honor hasn't arrived yet. Please wait.
Welcome, dear guests from the Express. Judge Hanya of the Interrogation Division. We've met before. You don't want to see me? Well, in that case, I can call in the judge who's an expert in acupuncture, or the one who's handy with axes and... Just kidding. We judges work in shifts, and please allow me to express my gratitude to you again for subduing...
Looks like while March 7th and I were clueless, you already made many friends on the Shenzhou Loaf.
Even though you and I have met before, we can't show any favoritism under the Ten Lords. So, please do as I command as we head to Scriven. This is not a place for ordinary mortals. You and Mr. Danheng, please come.
Please lead the way, Your Honor.
Please let me activate the mechanism before we all move.
Hope you like them. Do I have this already? What should I observe? Observe today. Oh.
I heard the war dance is about to be held in the mortal world. The Cloud Knight who I'm sure are there Sorry.
It's freezing.
This place is filled with the cold air from the northern peak of the polar delve. Even the toughest long-life species would have a hard time enduring this.
like them. Do I have this already?
Did you hear something just now? Let me check it out. What an eyesore. This place is packed with boxes and crates.
These crates.
A few days ago, the Spiritfarers received reports about an IPC transport ship that was attacked by Boris. I had a feeling there would be trouble during the war dance. But throwing both the pirates and the cargo in jail? I heard the Intelligentsia Guild crafted something dangerous. We have many records in the Hall of Karma about these wise ones. They love to tinker with forbidden. I caught a glimpse of the mechs in those crates, and they bear a striking... Well, business first. Let's keep moving. Strange. I don't remember checking the containment facilities a second time.
Watch out!
Emergency! All wardens prepare for action! Emergency! All wardens prepare for action!
What's happening here? Why are these things moving on their own? Something is wrong. The guards aren't responding.
Do you know who I... This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
This ends here.
Is that all?
This thing is going wild, just like a Borison.
Looks like we're on our own for this one.
Guess what I'm about to do? Who will it be? Lend me your strength. What are you looking at, me? Do you know who I... This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
In the name of Landa, a will forged in ice never falters!
Honored to meet you. Everything's ordained. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Hope you're prepared.
see. Everything is ordained. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend, crush them. Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours!
But how is this even possible? The Spiritfarers follow the protocols, cutting off power to the mechs and sealing the crates. How could these mechs still start moving?
It's just like what happened in the Artisanship Commission before. These goods went haywire and attacked. The Alchemy Commission members examined them and found some unusual structures within. These things showing up in the shackling prison can only mean one thing.
A prison break.
And whoever delivered these goods clearly wanted them to go through the Xianzhou's strict inspection process to show the Skyfaring Commission and Cloud Knights how dangerous they were.
If these things already started taking action while nobody was paying attention, then the whole prison is in hand to make things worse. Another group of visitors just entered the depths of the shackling prison. The messengers from the Xianzhou Yaoqing and the prisoner they came to visit might be the target whom these wolf-shaped mechs were delivered here for. If that vicious beast manages to break free...
Here we are.
Have we arrived already, Your Honor? Shouldn't there be a cage here?
The most notorious felons are locked away in the solitary delves, deep down in the prison. Those delves can't be opened without proper authorization. The blue bird paves the path, and the Stygian lanterns illuminate it. Help me light up these lanterns, and the way to the bottom of the shackling prison will reveal itself. I've given you the diagrams for lighting the lanterns. Please take a look. path is open. Once we descend to the bottom of the prison, please do not do anything reckless. Inside the delve, behind this door, is the greatest enemy of the Foxians, Hule. According to custom, envoys from the Yao Qing visit the Xianzhou La Fu once every century. Even though the Ten Lords Commission sentenced Hule to the Forest of Swords, suffering every day for the rest of his life, I understand. Unfortunately, for the past 7 centuries, they've had to return disappointed.
If we can use his toxin to create medicine and save an innocent life, it might help balance out some of the sins he's committed. Could you be the key to a cure for the General?
And once again, the envoys of the Yao Qing will leave disappointed. However, I won't say the same for me and my brother.
Who's there?
I'm just a humble counselor of the Rhino Hound Pack. You can call me Mock Talk.
Wardens, intruders on the lowest level! Send reinforcements!
Nobody will hear you here. And thank you for opening up the prison for us, Your Honor. We'll take it from here.
No wonder I kept smelling that familiar stench. So it wasn't just my imagination.
We mustn't let these abominations get any closer! Detestable things. There are too many of them.
Once we were inside the shackling prison, we found soldiers available.
Bring us another victory.
Detestable things. There are too many of them.
Once we were inside the shackling prison, we found soldiers available everywhere.
What are you looking at? Time to kill! This battle is unavoidable.
Hope you're prepared.
I suggest you surrender now. Of course.
Detestable things. There are too many of them.
Once we were inside the shackling prison, we found soldiers available everywhere.
Honored to meet me. Time to kill!
I suggest you surrender now. Of course, I'll still kill you all. But I promise it'll be swift.
I'm honored by your... Since you're already here, why not have a meal before the leave?
Time to kill!
How presumptuous. Die now!
Leave if you can, Rosa.
It's not time yet.
I will pray.
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters!
It's better to make no move. More seasoned.
What are you looking at? You'll pay for this.
This ends here.
My back.
Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend, crush them.
Detecting damage.
Hey! Time to twirl! This big diamond, it's all yours!
Truffles, I'm honored by... Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Armor damaged.
Honored to meet me.
Guard the gate! They can't be allowed in!
I've waited for too long. My first meal after regaining my freedom is the flesh and blood of my fellow kindred. A sad scene indeed.
It's been a long time, boy. Welcome back.
How many times has the old verdant home spun around since our last hunt? Duran's whelp, tell me your name.
Oh, great Hule, nemesis of the Foxians, and the hunter of all beings. I'm Moktok, a humble counselor of the Rhino Hound Pack. I am only one insignificant heir spawned from your bloodline. It's been at least 7 centuries since you led our pack through the hunting grounds of the stars. I'm thrilled to see that you are as cunning and skillful as ever.
7 centuries. 7 centuries have passed. But why have Duran's whelps grown to look like this? Tell me, Moktok, why have you grown to resemble our most despicable slaves and enemies, the Foxians?
I've been commanded to release you from this cursed prison. It is Senjaya's will. That's why I had to take a magic pill, don the skin of a lowly beast, and play along with their hypocrisy.
Since you have an escape plan, tell me, what's our next move to get off of this ridiculously large ship?
My brothers and I will lock down this prison, trapping the prison guards inside. This will buy us some time. The rest of my crew, who are undercover like me, will secure the vessels for our escape. According to the plan, we only have 4 hours to get out of here. Originally, I intended to carry out the plan tomorrow, but they're planning to transfer you to the Xianzhou Yaoqing now. So I seized this opportunity to set you free.
What a reckless plan, you idiot! Even if we manage to get the ships, our chances of escaping are slimmer than a Foxian slipping through my claws!
But we have no other choice. The angel serving under the Master of Immortality sent me with a message. Only your return. Every one of my crew is ready to lay down their lives if it means setting you free.
A sneaky weakling like you is actually showing some reckless bravery with...
Well then, my lord. We should leave now.
Before we go... give me one of those magic pills.
My lord, you seriously want to don the skin of a lowly beast? That would be a disgrace.
You idiot. Greatness means nothing without freedom. Once I get out, I'll need a disguise that won't raise any suspicion.
As you wish, my lord.
Is that Foxian slave my meal?
No, he's an envoy from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. I plead you to endure him a bit, my lord, as he's more valuable as a hostage. Take him, guys!
Madam Hanya, the wardens in all areas are regrouping. Those Ingenium enemies are wandering around and causing heavy... And to make things worse, those iron wolves broke open the cages and let the criminals out! We've called for backup, but it seems like all...
Let's preserve our strength and first take down the isolated prisoners. By decree of the Ten Lords, all prison breakers and intruders shall be apprehended, dead or alive.
Just a short time ago, the nether key mechanism was activated. It was probably Madame Shuiyi and the Yaoqing messengers, heading to the bottom of the prison. Given the situation...
We mustn't let that vile beast escape from its cage.
We've gathered all the prison guards who can still fight, and we'll split up and secure each floor.
Go!
Those intruders are quite bold. They must have been planning this for quite a while.
Indeed. But Borisin tend to favor direct and aggressive approaches. Crafting careful and Let's focus on the current situation right now. Please help me.
What's the fastest way to the bottom of this prison, Miss Hanya? If we don't get there quickly, we'll soon be outnumbered by all the enemies inside.
We'll have to bend the rules. Please, follow me.
Prisoners must remain in place in a phase of...
By decree of the Ten Lords, all prison breakers and intruders shall be apprehended, dead or alive.
Yes, ma'am!
I'm with you.
Show your courage. Upgrade configured.
Hold your position here.
Yes, ma'am.
We need a few tools if we want to reach the bottom quickly. Follow me to the next floor. The path is cut off. altered the mechanism. No matter. It'll just require a bit more work to get through.
What should I observe today? Oh.
Some Spiritfarers occasionally use ingenia from the Artisanship Commission to navigate the treacherous terrain here. Normally, using devices like the shifting screen is strictly forbidden, as they could help prisoners escape. But, given the urgency of the situation, let's just ignore the usual regulations. The nether key has been activated. I hope we're not too late. Hang in there, sister.
Looks like there was a fierce battle here not long ago.
The gate to the prison delve is wide open. Hule has... Where are the Yaoqing messengers? And where's my sister?
Let's look around.
Yi is here.
Miss Yi bravely sacrificed herself.
Condolences. Well, that's unnecessary. You misunderstand. Thanks to the Ten Lords' blessing, my sister turned into an Ingenium centuries ago. Dying and returning as... While I'm not keen on seeing her throw away her body like it's some replaceable part, but... By the way, have you seen bodies that might be the Yaoqing messengers? One of them is a
No. I haven't found any
So, the intruders and Hule are holding... This is the worst situation. With hostages in their grasp, the prison guards can't do anything about the prisoners. If anything happens to the messengers, the relationship between the Yaoqing and the Luofu could be irreversibly damaged. We must rescue the messengers, get out of here, and spread the news. We mustn't give up as long as there's a...
What have you found, Miss Hanya?
Reconstruct.
It's my sister. Looks like her soul had such a critical moment. Her death can give us information. Let me see. The damage, if I can fix it up. My sister...
Hanya, I'm back.
Welcome back, sister. I don't know what kind of expression I should have at a time like this.
Just don't let me be damaged again. I'll lose my memories. This side crane can't hold all of me.
Sister, what did you...
One of the Yaoqing messengers escaped, and the other one was taken hostage and brought upwards?
Besides the Borison, there were other intruders.
Invisible intruders? What does that even mean? Do me a favor, sister. The intruders have cut off all communication between inside and outside the prison. And now you're the only person. The only... Make sure you deliver the news to the outside world.
I understand. Please be careful.
Time is running out, Miss Hanya. If we keep delaying, those Borison will escape from the prison.
All right. If we happen to come across that Yaoqing messenger who got away... No. stopping Hule should probably be our top priority.
Is that all?
Who will it be? Time to twirl! Honored to meet me. Time to twirl!
Hope you're prepared. It'll heal.
Do you know who I... This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl! The stars will always remember us.
Wait! Something feels off.
The invisible intruders?
Watch your back!
These abominations aren't prisoners from this prison.
What are you looking at? Time to twirl! Lend me your strength. Do you know who I... This big diamond! It's all yours!
Prison management on the Lawfu is truly concerning.
Who are you?
Aren't you looking for me?
Hope you're prepared.
Honored to meet me. Time to twirl! Everything is ridiculous. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing! Who invited you? Who will it be? Time to twirl!
This ends here.
What are you looking at?
Just focus on the fight.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them! Huh? Do you know who I... This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
Merciful Medicus!
No manners.
the name of Lenda, a will forged in ice never falters!
A miracle.
What are you looking at? Do you know who I... This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
This ends here!
Oh, let's see. Honored to meet me.
I'm with you.
Show your courage. Might as well beat it up. Time to get vigilant. Everything is ridiculous. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing. What are you looking at? You'll pay for this.
Hope you're prepared.
Do you know who I... This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl! Oh, let's see. This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength. Honored to meet me. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them. Time to twirl.
In the name of Lend, a will forged in ice never falters!
Oh, don't!
This ends here. It'll heal.
Everything is ridiculous. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing. What are you looking at? You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength. Do you know who I... This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
Hope you're prepared.
Oh, let's see.
In the name of Lend, a will forged in ice never falters!
This battle is unavoidable.
It'll heal.
Everything is ordained. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them!
This ends here.
These are abnormal.
You'll pay for this.
You again, Jeppy? Leave some fun for me this time.
A doctor never stops learning.
I'm with you.
Huh. These targets will make for good practice.
Can't stop the rock! I won't break! I'm breaking!
Here to crash the party? Keep up!
Naughty child. Nap time. What are you looking at? Do you know who I... This big diamond! It's all yours! That hurt. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
You have my gratitude. In the name of Lend, a will forged in ice never falters!
This song's for you. Turn it up! You can fight it, or rock with it!
Time for a shot. That's better. How appropriate. Hey! Time to twirl!
This ends here.
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up!
Do you know who I... This big diamond! It's all yours!
That's it.
That hurts.
In the name of Lend, a will forged in ice never falters!
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it! Turn it up!
That'll take more. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
You have my gratitude.
Do you know who I... This big diamond! It's all yours!
That's it. This song's for you. Let's rock.
It'll heal. In the name of Lend, a will forged in ice never falters!
Time for a shot.
You have my gratitude. Hope you're prepared.
Pretty good crowd today. Not bad. Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Time to twirl! That's better.
Ready to jam.
Do you know who I... This big diamond! It's all yours! Let's rock!
Is that all?
In the name of Landau,
A will forged in ice never falters! It'll heal!
Armor damaged.
That's it. Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
I can't.
Naughty child.
Seize the initiative.
It'll heal! It'll heal!
Here to crash the party? Keep up! Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Naughty child.
You have my gratitude.
This big diamond! It's all yours! Just a little something. Think nothing of it. How appropriate.
name of Lenda, a will forged in ice never falters!
Let's rock!
Time to twirl!
Time for a shot.
It'll heal. It'll heal. Hope you're prepared.
In the name of Lenda, a will forged in ice never falters!
This song's for you. Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Honored to meet me.
That's better.
You have my gratitude.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
You have my gratitude.
Do you know who I... This big diamond! It's all yours!
It'll heal.
In the name of Lenda, a will forged in ice never falters!
Pretty good crowd today. Let's rock!
Is that all?
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Damage sustained.
That'll take more than medicine.
You have my gratitude.
Not bad.
It'll heal. It'll heal.
In the name of Lenda, a will forged in ice never falters!
Honored to meet me.
Is that all?
This song's for you. Let's rock!
What are you looking at?
Armor damaged.
Time for a shot. That's better.
You have my
Ready to
gratitude.
lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
It'll heal.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
How appropriate.
Pretty good crowd today.
Detecting damage.
That's it. Let's rock!
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters!
It'll heal.
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up!
Do you know who I... This big diamond! It's all yours!
heal.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
A will forged in ice never falters! It'll heal.
Honored to meet me.
Armor damage.
This song's for you.
Detecting damage.
That's better.
You have my gratitude.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
You have my gratitude.
In the name of Len,
A will forged in ice never falters!
Detecting damage.
Let's rock!
You have my gratitude.
That's it.
Hope you're prepared.
Oh dear.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Abnormal. Damage sustained.
Nap time.
Attack mode. Lacerate.
in the name of Landau.
A will forged in ice never falters!
Let's rock!
Do you know who I... This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
It'll heal.
Pretty good crowd today. Turn it up!
It'll heal.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
How appropriate!
Nap time.
In the name of Landau.
A will forged in ice never falters!
This song's for you. Keep up!
This ends here.
Naughty child.
Time for the main event.
Time to twirl!
Ready to lose your... You can fight it, or rock with it!
Honored to meet me. Time to twirl!
Hope you're prepared.
You know who I... This big diamond! It's all yours!
Nap time.
Let's rock! Never expected to find this here. Oh, Madam Herta?
prison management on the Lawfu is truly concerning. Is that so? At least 2 different groups of intruders infiltrated here. The wolf cubs and these Mara-struck soldiers. Their hiding technique. It's pretty similar to the wind mantle technique used by the Vidyadhara serving Kailorum. Well, never mind if you don't have any clues. Now is not the time to exchange assassination techniques. I'm Morza. My friend fell into the clutches of that wolf. I was planning. The prison on the Lawfu is a real maze, I must—
Thank you for your help, Mr. Morza. We'll do a—
No, you can do nothing for him now. And you shouldn't be focusing on his safety at the moment.
Your friend is in Hulei's clutches, and you're just going to leave—
Look, I'm the Yaoqing General's guard, not his. I've seen how that giant wolf fights, and there's no way. Trying to save my friend will only get us killed. I don't know how you think, but I won't throw my life away for a lost cause. Listen up. I've been tracking these fugitives, and I know their next move. They're planning to seal off the entire prison to keep the outside world in the dark. The worst case scenario, we are all killed by that giant wolf, and the shackling prison is sealed off. No one will know about— and the best case scenario. No, we won't be able to. The best case scenario would be we seal the gates and trap the enemy inside with us. We can't let that monstrous wolf— Hopefully, someone will eventually notice that something is off and come to help. As for whether we'll still be alive by then, it's not something we should think about.
You sure have a way of comforting people, Mr. Morza.
As a person of the Yaoqing, I
have to make it out alive. My companions are waiting for me.
As a netherworld dweller, I've already died once.
Yeah. We won't give up.
None of you are part of the Ten Lords' commission, so sacrificing yourselves isn't the right move. As a judge, once we reach the gate, I hope you'll help me seal it. After that, I'll do everything I can to fight the Borisin. Now, let's proceed up.
Hope you like them.
I'm with you.
like them.
We must seal the entrance before the Borisan fugitives get out. The prison wardens and mechanisms won't be able to hold them for long. Follow me. We're almost there. The gate is just
There are many fugitives. Please be careful.
I will hold them back. Don't let Hule Everything is ordained. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing! Who will it be? Honored to meet me.
Naughty child. Nap time.
Hope you're prepared.
Normal.
That hurt. No, don't!
In the name of Landa,
A will forged in ice never falters!
No manners, huh? Guess what I'm about to do? Time to twirl!
This ends here.
Huh? Time to twirl! This big diamond, it's all yours!
Is that all?
Honored to meet me.
Time for a shot. Now time.
Hope you're prepared.
Who will it be? What are you looking at? The stars will always remember us.
This brings back such familiar memories.
My lord, we're just one step away from freedom. As we pass through the gate, no one will be able to stop me.
So this hostage is useless now.
He's getting away. Do something, Jiao. It's just like the old days, you useless loser. Just do something!
Maybe this Yaoqing messenger can strike a deal in exchange for his life. He can use his status to help us escape from the Xianzhou. What do you think, Mr. Jiao?
Oh, just look at you. Fallen so low during my absence. You're even negotiating with livestock. As far as I recall, no one from the Yaoqing.
I've got to make this beast stay here, whether it's for this deal. I certainly have more value alive. My identity, my knowledge of the Xianzhou, and my understanding of many things that your minions have no knowledge of. They'll all be valuable.
Lowly beast. Muster up that pitiful tongue of yours and plead for what remains of your life.
I'm afraid you're unaware. The woman who defeated you, Jing Liu, she has recently returned to the Luofu. Your opportunity for revenge is right in front of you.
My lord, this slave is talking nonsense. I've never heard anything about this. May I just kill—
Silence, Moktok! And you, slave. From now on, you'll stay by my side. You'll only speak.
But my lord—
We must stay here for some time, Moktok. Fear not. Because once I— Now, Duran's whelps. Follow me! Prison guards! Stop them! For our great Lord Hulei!
Prisoners must remain in place and obey the guard. Those who fail to comply will face the
name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters!
No manners, huh? Guess what I'm about to go with thee. Hey! Time to...
Hope you're prepared.
The stars will always remember us.
Report! After we lost contact with the shackling prison, we received a message from a Psycrane. The prisoners have revolted, and the criminal Hule is...
What about the Yaoqing messengers? And the Nameless?
No news at the moment. We're trying to restore contact with the shackling prison.
I see. You're dismissed. General Jing Yuan, General Hua Yan. It's just as we suspected. The rise of the Ambrosial Arbor was not the end of things, but the beginning. The hand of the Ruined Legion has already sown the seeds of destruction. From this moment on, the Xianzhou Alliance will face an even greater challenge, from both the abominations of abundance and the destruction itself. If this is what they want, I'm always up for a challenge. As the Marshal's special envoy, I'll dispatch the Lawfu Cloud Knights to pursue Hule myself.
Looks like the hidden dregs have finally come to the surface. And as I said before, it's time to wash them away.
Can you see the stars from here, too? What should I observe today? Oh. Can you see the stars from here, too? Can you see the stars from here, too?
Seriously? When is this war dance going to start? The Sky Splitter has been hovering there for ages. When can we board and see what's inside?
Is this how long-life species live? Everything proceeds so slowly. The effectiveness of...
Relax. The Realm Keeping Commission will send boarding notices to all ticket holders.
I saw the schedule for the first day of the tournament. Can you believe the Ringmaster accepted 4 challenges? And he's just a kid. So, who are you?
I'm betting on neither. I lost all my credits betting on Roboball games in Taikian. This time, I've decided not to rely on probability games to accomplish my target of getting rich.
War dance. There you are. I heard you and Mr. Dan Heng went to meet the judges, and then a riot broke out in the shackling prison. I was so worried about you. Thank goodness you both made it out safe. Yeah, I heard them too. But I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint them. I've already reported to General Jing Yuan that I'll give up my role. The security of the Luofu is more important to me than anything else. I need to fulfill my duties as a Cloud Knight Lieutenant before taking on the honor of being a Ringmaster. Those tourists just want to see some good sword fights. Anyone can participate in this kind of tournament. Doesn't have to be me. The real challenge lies beyond the ring on the Sky Splitter. If we don't capture the fugitives soon, Hule will wreak havoc. Obviously, there's someone behind the scenes orchestrating this prison break, intending to spread chaos. If we fail to thwart their evil plan, what honor will be left for us to uphold?
Well said. You may be tiny in stature, but your ambition matches that of the Yao Qing's warriors.
Hey, this has nothing to do with my height.
Yes, I suggested to Yanqing that we find a place to have a decent meal. A hunter must be well fed before the hunt.
You still have a good appetite, even in the face of disaster. You truly are the Merlin's Claw. Please fit—
Well, that's not up to me. Dig in. I called you here so you could enjoy the food.
Me? This isn't the time for a leisurely meal.
Oh. You'd give me time to enjoy a meal, but not yourself? Ever since you encountered those Borison spies, you've been so busy that you've hardly eaten anything. You take your time. Enjoy the meal and calm yourself.
Hule's whereabouts are still unknown, and they've even taken Mr. Zhao Cho hostage. The longer we wait, the more complicated the situation becomes.
Zhao Cho always said I'm the most impatient person among the Cloud Knights, and I can't argue with that. So, there's no reason for you to be more anxious than me. I've fought against Borison abominations for years, and I know their ferocity and cunning well. The Borison were clearly well prepared for this prison break, And now they are staying in the shadows. They have no reason to rush out into the open. When facing cunning and ferocious prey, the hunter must be more patient, biding their time to seize the golden chance for a decisive blow. Once Hule loses his patience and reveals himself, that's when we'll strike.
But when will that time come?
Like I said, it's only one meal away.
General Hua Yan, the Skyfaring Commission has finished its preparations. Do you have any other instructions?
Representing the consensus between the Merlin's Claw and the Divine Foresight, I'll step in as the temporary commanding officer of the seat of Divine Foresight and oversee the 6 Commission's affairs on the Luofu.
What is the situation at the Shackling prison?
Hule made a quick escape and even sealed the gates of the prison. As of now, the Cloud Knights have re-established contact with the staff inside. The good news is the 2 Nameless who were trapped in the Shackling prison are safe and sound.
I know I shouldn't use the word
We've lost contact with one of the messengers from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. The Borisin have likely taken him hostage. Don't worry, Yukong. Fei Shao is leading the wolf hunt operation, and you know how capable she is.
I have no doubt about General Fei Shao's capabilities, General Hua Yan. I'm more concerned about the Wardens. According to the plan, the ceremony will begin in 6 hours. The Sky Splitter, but now, with Hule's whereabouts unknown.
March is right, Grandpa. I heard the escaped prisoner from the Shackling prison is...
So, Yunli, what do you think we should...
Well... I believe we should declare martial law and allocate manpower to search for the escaped prisoners.
Your plan sounds solid, but unfortunately solid plans rarely... The first are the many travelers who have come all the way here for the war dance. If we declare martial law now, it's like declaring that the Luofu isn't safe. The second party is the staff of the Xianzhou Luofu's 6 commissions. They've invested a lot of resources and manpower into organizing the war dance. But of course, not everyone disagrees with your idea.
Really?
The mastermind behind this incident would fully support your opinion, presumably. Hule's escape and your discovery of Borisin's spies at Stargazer Navalia. The fugitive is just one piece in the game. The one controlling the pieces wants to spread chaos and suspicion among the people on the Luofu.
So what do we do?
We'll search for the prisoners while maintaining order on the Luofu, acting as if nothing has happened.
As if nothing has happened? Yan Qing said he'd assist the generals, and now he's nowhere to be found. With the host...
That's why I called the 2 of you. Of course, I'll do my part, but not on the...
General Hua Yan, are you...
You caught on quickly, Miss March.
But Miss March is a guest invited by General Jing Yuan, Grandpa. How can an outsider represent the Luofu in the ring? It will make...
Dear child, the Nameless of the Astral Express are renowned throughout the cosmos. It's an honor to have them participate in the ceremony. Plus, Miss March is a disciple of the little Cloud Knight Lieutenant. How can she be regarded as an outsider? We can't afford to have any problems during the war dance. I'm entrusting you not only with the honor of the ring. Yukong, Please explain to them the rest of the arrangements.
I am sorry for our improper management, and I truly appreciate your assistance, General.
There is no need to apologize. We Cloud Knights fight on the battlefield while you judges punish the criminals. We are two sides of the same Cienjo Luofu, and it is my honor to serve the Ten Lords' commission. I've grasped the situation of the prison break. Now tell me more about the current state of the Shackling prison.
Borison infiltrated the prison in disguise and released the prisoners, spreading chaos. Among the judges on duty in the 4 divisions, Judge Shui from the detention division was killed and is temporarily unavailable. So, I'm taking over.
I and the 2 behind me will go deeper into the prison to investigate.
But, General, the situation inside is still chaotic.
It's common for Cloud Knight generals to face danger directly. Hulei has escaped, and the Yaoqing envoy is being held hostage by the Borison. Not only did the Merlin's Claw offer no reproach, she decided to go after Hulei herself to prevent further calamity. I believe the Luofu owes her something in return for her fervent determination. How did the infiltrators learn about the location where Hulei was held? And how did they time their plan just before the Yaoqing messengers were ready to escort him? Finding the answer to these questions shouldn't be too difficult. What truly matters is if we can get...
I understand, but I'm afraid it won't be an easy task.
For a long time, this hidden force has been pursuing their own goals and undermining the security of the Luofu. Backing down now will only encourage them to further endanger the peace here.
The Ten Lords Commission will support your decision with everything we have, General.
Dan Heng and Ling Sha, I'll need both of you to accompany me on this challenging journey.
Well, it's part of my responsibilities as the Cauldron Master. So, where would you like to start?
Let's start with those Borison disguised as Foxians.
My people have already prepared the evidence. According to Lieutenant Yenqing's report, he stumbled upon a few suspicious Foxians at Stargazer Navalia. After following them, he discovered that they were actually Borison in disguise. This is one of the bodies.
Looking at him now, it's hard to imagine how he transformed into a Foxy.
My alchemist detected some complex ingredients in his remains, which might explain how these Borison were able to disguise themselves as Foxians. Simply put, Foxians and Borison share a common ancestry. Although they look completely different now, there isn't much genetic difference between them. This medicine allows Borison to temporarily...
So, in other words, if they stop taking the medicine, their true form will soon be revealed?
Indeed. This means that these Borison have a steady supply of the medicine within the Lawfu. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Looks like the Alchemy Commission is involved once again. When I was sorting through the prescriptions they use, I came across one called Semblance Reversion Essence. It's designed to help those disciples suppress signs of their Mara-struck forms and maintain their normal appearance.
They're one and the same.
The medicinal properties and ingredients may differ, but the principle remains the same.
Since ancient times, the Borison have always sought to have more powerful bodies, regarding the Foxians as weaklings. Yet, in order to save their warhead, they were willing to disguise themselves as Foxians. Their determination is quite remarkable.
If these infiltrators rely on the medicine to maintain their disguise, then following this lead in our investigation seems prudent. Please follow me. Here we are. According to the judge, this area is not yet under control, so we should proceed cautiously. I've captured the nature of the medicine in my sensor. By following the medicinal fumes, we should be able to retrace the steps of the disguised Borison. Incredible strength. The attacker shattered this warden's bone.
Such brute strength is not something an ordinary Borison possesses.
If I may be so bold to ask, is this Borison truly that formidable?
I have lived a bit longer and engaged in a few more battles than you, Miss Lingshaw. To the Alliance, Borison have always been the most formidable adversaries. And Hule is a monster feared even among his own kind. With his strength, Hule united numerous Borison packs, forming a grand army of abominations of abundance. They constantly push the Alliance's armies into perilous positions. Over 7 centuries ago, I followed my mentor on a campaign against the abominations. And I personally witnessed, even with medicinal pellets that suppress the fear caused by his lupitoxin, countless Cloud Knights succumbed to panic in the face of his murderous aura. They couldn't even raise up. By the end of the battle, only a few of us remained. The Crimson Moon cast the sheen of blood on all.
If that's the case, why wasn't the beast executed instead of being imprisoned? On the Xianzhou Jumi, the judges cast those unforgivable and nearly immortal abominations of abundance into the eternal flames of the stars, reducing them to ashes. Their so-called immortality is just a facade. I mean, nothing can truly defy death, can it? I just don't understand why the Lawfu kept this tumor for so long, leading to the terrible situation we're facing now. But I guess I understand. The people of the Lafu are known for their kindness. Even when faced with a malignant tumor within the Alchemy Commission.
I understand if you hold grudges against me, Miss Lingshaw. I take the blame for the resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus.
I'm just a healer. I'm not familiar with the past. I'd appreciate it if you could enlighten me, General.
All right. Let me tell you more.
Oh, Madam Herta?
Incense ascends, entwined with ethereal clouds.
It'll heal.
Who will it be?
Time to cleanse the filter.
Time to twirl! Hey! Time to twirl!
Did this Cloud Knight also take the medicine?
No. This is a Borisin in disguise. A guard killed him before he could return to his original form.
All these Borisin are dressed in official attire. Besides the Cloud Knight, there were also 2 Borisin disguised. Whoever is providing them with official identity. Yan Qing told me that an IPC ship was attacked by Borisin. Is this what they were transporting on the ship?
Yes. The Artisanship Commission and Alchemy Commission conducted a joint examination and found that parts of this machine are made from specially I heard the Intelligentsia Guild has been researching the biological properties of long-life species, hoping to make medical or combat-related discoveries. However, they haven't dared to cross any lines due to their so-called relationship with the Alliance.
Perhaps to those scholars, Borison are no different from lab animals. Maybe the Borison attacked that ship to retaliate against the Intelligentsia Guild for experimenting on them?
No. If it were only about revenge, they could just wreck the ship and destroy all the cargo, instead of allowing it to end up in the shackling prison. It was a deliberate display to showcase the dangerous nature of the cargo in broad daylight. This way, the cargo would end up in the shackling prison, serving as a tool for the prison break.
This skill in exploiting the blind spots of others' mindsets is so atypical of them.
Watch out! This thing is still alive! Generate even after suffering such severe attacks?
Their imitation of long-life species has crossed the line. Be of your body and mind.
In the name of Lend,
A will forged in ice never falters!
Honored to meet me. Do you know who I... This big diamond! It's all yours!
Hope you're prepared.
Everything is worth... Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Armor damage. Armor damage.
The truth for everything in this world is bleeding.
This thing can still move. It means it wasn't damaged enough. Let's make sure it never moves again.
What are you looking at?
Armor damage. Damage sustained.
Who invited you? Who will it be?
May the felt hit.
Detecting damage.
In the name of Lend,
A will forged in ice never falters!
Honored to meet me.
Is that all?
Yeah.
What are you looking at?
You haven't answered my question about why Hule was imprisoned in the Lafu instead of the Yaoqing, General. You've been reserved in your response.
The reason why the Marshal didn't leave Hule on the Yaoqing lies in the very mech in front of us.
Are you suggesting that there are people trying to understand Hule's secrets and use them for their own purposes? Just like with... Well, I understand. I've heard that the Foxians on the Yaoqing share a bloodline with the Borison. And just like the Borison, some of the Foxians there experience an uncontrollable insanity called moon rage. The Marshal believed that this would be inhumane and no different from what the Borison did, so...
Exactly. While Borison see moon rage as a blessing that unlocks their true potential, Foxians see it as an inevitable curse within their bloodline. Countless healers of the Yaoqing have attempted to unravel this mystery, but to no avail. Why can Borison control the power of moon rage? Can we Foxians break free from? Each questioner had good intentions. But the road to catastrophe, to the Foxians of the Yaoqing, Hule was not only the warhead of the Borison, but also a monster that could be...
That's why the Marshal decided to imprison Hule and the Lafu. It wasn't an honor, but rather a warning.
Because such selfish pursuits in the name of good intentions. Once...
the sedition of Imbibitor Lunae. By imprisoning Hule in the Xianzhou Lafu, the Marshal both suppressed the dangerous intentions of the Yaoqing Foxians and warned the Xianzhou Lafu to refrain from repeating its mistake.
That was a necessary trade-off. The Xianzhou Alliance is not solely about the Xianzhou natives. Only when all three races, Foxian...
Thank you for enlightening me. Was it for the same reason that you traded off my mentor to the
You said that I couldn't bear to cut out the malignant tumor within the Alchemy Commission. But did your mentor tell you her good intentions led her to perform...
What did you just say?
She believed that restoring the High Elder's knowledge of his past life would allow the Videodora to resume their duty as the guardians of the Ambrosial Arbor, quelling the strife with, but just as I mentioned earlier, the road to catastrophe is always paved with good intentions. Since then, the 6 charioteers decided that the Alchemy Commission would no longer have a Cauldron Master. Until...
If that's the case, I should thank you for...
Quite the contrary. I should be the one thanking you.
Thanking me.
All I ever want is to have a clear conscience. However, can long-life species truly achieve that goal in their long draw? And now, with the complicated situation in the Alchemy Commission, the Alliance...
Your eloquence is indeed impressive, the divine foresight. You won't even leave me any excuses to hold a grudge against you. But, let me make it clear. The Alliance sent me here to handle the business impartially, not to choose sides.
It doesn't matter which side you choose, Miss Lingshaw. At the end of the...
These Mara-struck soldiers don't appear to be escaped prisoners.
How can you tell?
These soldiers are fully armed. Obviously, they didn't hastily join the battle.
The messenger named Morza did say that there were 2 groups of attackers. And the other attackers, aside from the Borison, could hide their tracks.
Hide their tracks?
Exactly. I've engaged with these attackers before, and they used cloud...
You once warned me to be cautious of the Videodora Elder's influence within the alchemy.
What's on your mind, Miss Lingshaw?
Well, it seems that someone provided the attackers with a map of the shackling prison. And considering the Videodora's involvement in the prison's construction, it raises suspicion about their role in this. Additionally, the fact that the Borison need medicine to disguise themselves would suggest that there are still moles within the Alchemy Commission assisting them covertly. Moreover, forging official identities for the undercover Borison would require someone with significant authority. And the presence of assassins capable of using Cloudhim magic deepens my suspicion about the Preceptors. But why would the Videodora collude with the Borison and aid in Hule's escape?
They aim to spread chaos. They believe that only in chaos can they regain their former power and influence. Since this edition of Imbibe de Lune, the once proud dragon race has been...
However, I don't think the Preceptors are the true masterminds. If I'm not mistaken, the one behind all this treachery is the Lord Ravager who exploited...
Please remember, General, that everything I've mentioned is mere speculation. We need concrete evidence for a public...
So, what's your plan, Miss Lingshaw?
I'll send an invitation to the Preceptors.
An invitation?
The Preceptors have been inviting me for a personal meeting since my arrival on the Lafu. Now, I'll send them the remains of these Mara-struck soldiers and the route map I found in the prisoner's possession. Then, I'll ask them to meet me at Scale Gorge Waterscape. I'd like to hear their explanations.
Good idea. If I were to take action, it might alert the true mastermind. I trust you to... And don't worry if things don't go smoothly. Once the wolf hunt operation is...
Speaking of the wolf hunt operation, I'm truly worried about the Yaoqing messenger who was taken hostage. Hulei was starving in the shackling prison for centuries. I don't know if the messenger can survive in that wolf's clutches. May Rainbow's blessing keep him safe.
As I said, I'm a healer. But my art of healing requires the culinary arts to be. The magic of my cauldron is its ability to make all kinds of medicines into dishes that patients can eat. When simmered and cooked together, any kind of medicinal herb or ingredient...
Delicacy. But isn't that just one flavor overpower?
Well, you have a point. Let me ask you this. If there's a fussy child who refuses to eat green peppers...
Stuff the kid's mouth with the green peppers and cook him alive in a pot.
You have quite the sense of humor. I've heard that you, Borisin, have lost many of your taste buds during the...
It's a shame I don't have any green peppers right now. Otherwise, I'd have...
I'm just kidding. The answer is quite simple. Chop up the peppers and mix them with minced meat to make meatballs. This way, the flavor of the meat overpowers the taste of the pepper.
Can I just boil your tongue in this hot pot? I know you're trying to... You said that Jin Liu recently returned to the Lafu, right? Well, do you really think you can delay our departure by provoking Lord Hulei's desire for revenge with your clever little tongue? You see Borisin as savages who know nothing about the Xianzhou. But in fact, we know all about you. The more hope you hold in your heart, the greater your pain will be when death comes.
His composure is only a temporary effect of the medicine. And it will wear off soon.
Lord Hulei.
Oh, you pathetic Foxians. For thousands of years, we were the ones who allowed you to live, and who granted you civilization. But in the end, you chose to betray us for the freedom promised by the Xianzhou people. But it's all right. As long as you catch the scent of your masters, you obedient.
Run away, you said? Well, I'm not the one who's trying to run away. The Borisin's era has long passed. Did they ever tell you these harsh facts before giving... Now they're being crushed by the Merlin's claw of the Yaoqing. By a Foxian. They're high...
The Merlin's claw of the Yaoqing. A Foxian? Very interesting. Tell me, Moktok, is he speaking the truth?
He isn't lying. That lowly beast was a war slave who ran away from our pack. Cannon fodder, a thief! She stole our power and used her knowledge about us to fight us, using every dirty trick in the book!
And she bested you, Moktok. Fairness is but a pathetic excuse for the dead and defeated. Since our great pack has fallen apart, who told you that I was alive?
In our darkest hours, it was a prophet of the Master of Immortality.
This prophet, Manga.
The prophet made this proclamation. The Borisin have been divided for too long, and only your return can unite all the packs. And the prophet told us that the Foxian general of the Yaoqing would take you to her ship during the Lafu's war dance, and that it would be our best chance to infiltrate and free you from your prison. And just as she said, we did it!
Even if you managed to set Hule free, you'd have no way to escape.
We've already prepared our ships. And the
Once the news about the prison break spreads, the Cloud Knights will close all the ports. You may think you've escaped the
let me kill this unruly, lowly beast, Lord Hule! I assure you that our star skiffs will soon arrive. Right now, everyone in the Lafu is distracted by the stupid war dance. So this will be the perfect chance—
Perfect chance? To return to my weak and shattered pack at the mercy of a ridiculous false prophet. And become a mere puppet in her clutches. Listen up. A wolf never allows itself to become Since you are so confident that the Cloud Knights will close the ports, Jiao Cho, I'm now giving you—
Wait, what did you just say?
But my lord!
Would an alpha wolf ever listen to a cub, Mok?
No, I've never heard anything like that.
I'm offering you a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Don't you want to run away, Jiao Cho? You will come back. Because Foxians like you always obediently return to their masters.
can't believe he actually let. Perhaps I can try to warn the Cloud Knights. No. Perhaps I can just escape. Just as I suspected. He's testing me. The Cloud Knights must have been aware of the situation inside the shackling prison for some time. Will General Fei Xiao personally lead a squad to capture Hulei? For now, I'll do as he asked. Huh? Why keep such good things so hidden?
Would you like to board my star skiff? Well, my little star skiff can't accommodate that many. But I have a larger one that will arrive in less than... We need to hurry, wherever we're going. The war dance is about to start, and the Sky Fair... close the ports? Why would they?
Someone is keeping an eye on me. No, I can't get too far away.
I'm sorry, but the Realm Keeping Commission Chancery is currently closed. All the Hey, although we're short-staffed at the moment, if there's anything I can do to help, please feel free to ask me.
Someone is keeping an eye on me.
Stop asking. I'm off. Can't you just stop asking? You're not one of us.
The warhead sent me here to check on the situation.
No, not at all. Instead, the Skyfaring Commission is clearing routes to prioritize star skiffs heading to the Sky Splitter. This will make our ships more noticeable when we try to escape.
The ports haven't been closed? What is going on? Stalling won't help. It's time to confront Hule and see what tricks he's up to.
Hey there. I noticed you'd been looking at me for quite a while. Understood.
Would you like to board my star skiff? Well, my little star skiff can't accommodate that many. But I have a larger one that will arrive in less than 15 minutes if you need it. We need to hurry wherever we're going. The ward... Close the ports?
I'm sorry, but the Realm Keeping Commission... Hey, although we're short...
Hey there. I noticed you'd been looking at me for quite a while. Understood.
Would you like to board my star? Well, my little... We need to hurry, wherever we're... Keep what quiet? Come on, spill... You want to leave alone now? Sure, the starting fare is 6 strails. Where do you want to go? Hey, you can't take my star skiff for free. Maybe you should withdraw some money first. I'll be ready whenever you are.
Square formation, circular formation, yuan-yang formation. What should we try next?
I'm sorry. Hey, although we're...
Hey there. I noticed you... Could you please provide more? What? Are you Wait.
I was brought here by the Borisin.
All right. I'll call for reinforcements.
The things of days past are shaped anew through the years.
You're back, Jiao Cho.
Come and take a good look. Who are these people?
This Cloud Knight says there's official business that requires my cooperation.
What are you trying to do, Moktok? They have nothing to do with this.
Nothing to do? I told you to go to the pool. Remember, these people died because of you.
You want to prove to me that you hold everyone's lives in your hands, right, Hule?
Oh, exactly as you said. So...
No.
They don't want to publicize my escape. I understand. It's no surprise. What lurks here is not a group of fugitives, but rather a pack of wolves amidst the flock. My cubs are hungry, ready to feast on flesh and blood, reveling in your fear. Your calm facade will soon crumble. I can tear through it and expose your pathetic bones any time. There's no escape from me. Of course, you can try your luck and believe that your wits will save you. But remember, you're not the only hostage in this city. If you try anything funny... Innocent now. Let's talk about the Foxian general you serve. Moktok says she's here for me, which means she'll be hunting me herself. Before the hunt begins, I need to know my opponent. You can Good. At least you didn't try to draw attention with a scream. That way no one will die in vain.
Fine. I'll tell you what you want to know about her. But I expect something in return.
What makes you think you're still in a position to negotiate with me?
You can torture me until I talk. Or... let's save us both some time. Warhead. Here's the question that's been bothering me. How have you managed to survive and endure centuries of torture? Borison aren't supposed to live that long, or possess such regenerative abilities.
So, is that why the Shenjiao Yaoqing wanted to take me away? Oh, to some, I'm a hostage. But to others, I hold the secrets they desire. I still remember, in the early years of my captivity, the Foxians came and went. They extracted my blood and marrow, trying to unravel the mystery of moon rage. They wanted to conquer their fear of the Borison and free themselves from their bloodline. Unfortunately, they failed to uncover the secret. So, they resorted to the most brutal. Some seek power to destroy their enemies, while others seek power to become their enemies. Which one are you, Jiao Chou? Ah, I see. You're the most pitiful of them all, healer of the Yaoqing. Well, then let me tell you the answer you seek. In our ancient legends, Duran, the ancestor of the Borison, was dissatisfied with his limited lifespan and power. He yearned to dominate the skies and become the master of all the stars. To achieve his goal, he sacrificed the lives of countless Borison and Foxians, pouring them into the spring bestowed by the Master of Immortality. through a form of Duran, ascended the birthing bed and obtained what he desired. A heart in the shape of a deep red full moon. The ambrosial arbor is also an absurd myth. This moon heart beats within the body of every generation of the Borsen warhead. In the ritual that decides the new warhead, the successor cuts open the previous warhead's chest and consumes the divine heart, thus possessing it as their own. Devouring is the true essence of life, allowing us to endure and thrive. It gathers the life essence of all the prey we consume, making us stronger and strong. I thought all... all right. Now it's your turn to tell.
Jiao Chou, I found you.
I know I'm in no position to question your orders, but if I understand correctly...
That's right. My people are busy collecting clues now.
General, before we completely lost contact with Jiao Chou, I picked up a signal from his jade abacus.
If that's the case, shouldn't we immediately go there and join forces to eliminate the Borsen? Why are we returning to Stargazer Navalia?
Looks like your general has only taught you swordplay, not the art of the hunt. There's an old saying among the Borsen. In the forest, the hunter may easily become the hunted. While we may call ourselves the hunters now, chasing them blindly will only make us become the prey.
Are you joking, General? He's just a wolf who's been imprisoned for 7 centuries. Even with his accomplices, they're no match for us numerous Lawfu.
Do not underestimate the enemy. Hule is not an ordinary Borsen that can be easily killed. The advantage in numbers means nothing when we face that monster. A vicious beast who hasn't tasted blood and flesh in 7 centuries is now lurking on the streets of the Lawfu right before the war day.
To him, the lives of ordinary people are just meat.
Exactly. That is why we must succeed in our first strike, or the situation will spiral out of control. You've heard of this military tactic, right? When you surround your enemy, leave one side open for them to escape. A skilled hunter must be well prepared, waiting for the prey at the most advantageous position. What would we do if we were the escapees from the shackling prison? While we can disguise ourselves and blend in with the crowd, we don't play
a star skiff to get us out of the Lawfu. The Borsen we discovered at Stargazer Navalia.
We predict their next move, and we take them. Let's start from where you found those Borsen and corner our prey. Show me what you can do. I'll give you...
Never hesitate!
Too close.
Time to twirl!
That won't do.
Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
The fearless knows not fear. Too close.
Time to twirl!
That won't do.
Who invited you?
Huh? Never hesitate! Time to twirl!
What should... I observe... Hmm.